Hey guys, in this video I want to talk to you about the importance of physical space configuration in community. And specifically this video goes out to anyone who is creating maybe a venue for their community or for people to gather. And I should note, this is something that I actually haven't done. So with the community that I run here in Vancouver, we leverage a bunch of different venues in the city at the moment. We have plans to build our own venue in the future. But it's just something that I've recognized in the last couple of weeks as I visited other venues. You can just notice that certain architectural decisions that are made really facilitate connection more than others. And specifically, I'm referring to the concept of like circles and lines. I feel like the circle is a really beautiful thing to focus a community around. And the idea is kind of intuitive. I mean, when you think about a community, you think of people coming together around something, which is kind of like what that would look like, right? If you were to look at that from above, it would kind of look like a circle. And I think there's also reasons why that then translates itself to being important in physical spaces, because if your space is not set up in a circular fashion, then oftentimes you'll have people kind of, for example, seating, you'll have people kind of facing away from each other and looking towards something. And I had that experience recently when I attended a physical space that is built around the idea of community, but their seating was all against a wall. And so everyone who was sitting there in like this lounge area had to look forward at a wall. And the physical space doesn't naturally invite people to connect with one another. It's actually, and obviously you can turn to one another, and that's ultimately what you have to do if you want to connect with people at that venue. But I think having that space designed in a circular fashion or even a semicircular fashion would have facilitated a lot more connection. And the same goes for other parts of the venue, like even aspects where you're engaging in some sort of activity, whether that's like communal showers or in the case of like a spa, or maybe it's a place to get food, like a kitchen. It's typically, I think, why an island is really nice, right? Like a kitchen island is a very beautiful, I think, concept and a piece to have in a kitchen where space is available, because it kind of encourages people to gather around, right? Whereas if you have, for example, a table in a corner and then the kitchen over here, then people aren't really able to communicate or connect while food's being made. So I think this concept of circular design, I think, is really important when you're building a physical space.